Welcome back. Now, this week we're going to change this tank, which has been a breeding tank for golden gouramis and it's just a general holding tank for other fish, to this tank. Now let me take you to the pygmy tank, where we've added some friends. Now the friends are double sword-tailed guppy fish, and I've added 4 pairs into this tank and some randoms. Now as normal I've done a 2:1 ratio of gravel and soil. I've also put my filter in, as you can see on the back right hand corner, and I've already determined where my stones are going and what stones I'm having. However, I am doing this tank a touch little different than I normally do. And you will realise why I'm doing it like this when you see the piece of wood that is going in to the tank. Now that's my placement of stones in this tank. And now it's time for the sand, to which I am using my normal sand. And now I've saved the sand off camera. There we have our sand done. Now it's time for our wood. As you can see, this is a nice big piece of wood. Now as you can see, I've added some more wood, a couple more stones and some detailing stones. Now let's get on to planting. Unfortunately I was unable to film putting the epiphytes on. I would have been in front of the camera. But now I'm going to be planting some crypts. First we're going to be planting Cryptocoran pesha, and now some Cryptocoran Wednesday. Now I have some dwarf sage. Now this has been in a tank for quite some time. We also have, for this tank, absolutely stunning lotus lily. And we're going to plant another one. And this last but not least, a very small baby one. Now it's time to fill it up with water. I shall be putting the stems in. Now let's have a look at the species that's going into this tank. This is the Hopilizoma granzi. This is found in Peru, Brazil, Colombia. For a long time in the hobby, the species was thought to be the Brocchius acariatus, a larger lineage. The Grante is smaller, with adult females rarely exceeding 55.0 millimeters and having a shorter rounded snout. The CW number for this fish is a C020. Another species that's going into this tank is referred to as the Drysdale River Rainbow, or other words, the splendid rainbow fish. They're very active, peaceful freshwater fish, native to Australia. They thrive in groups of 6 or more. Males may flare their fins and show off to females. This is normal, harmless behaviour that looks like a dance. This is a male.
I
Thank you for watching.